this. I felt it all the way up into my face. Oh, it hurt. It hurt.
Perfect.
What up, guys? Welcome back to this week's vlog. Tomorrow's Halloween, so first I just wanted to say happy Halloween. Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which isn't a lot. But, well, I'm going to try and make this one interesting. Obviously, with COVID and whatnot, can't really go out and celebrate. So, show you my costume. It's one I had last year. It's not the exact one I wore last year. I made some changes, and who knows? We'll see. And then I think I'm going to do a little tattoo tour. So, alright, so we're going to start with the first tattoos that I got, which were these. Strength, Warrior, Courage, Pray. They're faded. I need to get them redone. I've been a little slack, but the Warrior symbol actually has the ribbon that you can barely see, which is for child brain cancer. It's supposed to be gray and yellow. I got that one. It was my first tattoo for my little cousin that passed away. And then this side as well, which is faith, family, love, and cure. We were originally all, as a family, going to just get the warrior symbol, but I didn't want just one symbol. Wanted it to tell a story, so I got those. The second tattoo that I ever got were these wristbands. It says Wesley's Fight and then Wesley's Warriors on this side. We made little like Live Strong bracelets for my cousin that passed away from brain cancer. And I couldn't wear jewelry in college when I played soccer, so I wanted to get those tattooed. The next one that I got was actually on my back, which is the cross with my last name and the banner and then the blood dripping down and colored. It's the only tattoo, aside from the ribbon on me, that I have colored. I like it. Obviously, color fades a little bit faster, so I need to get that one redone as well. But I kind of wish I would have went black and gray and kept with the whole theme, but I got that colored in. The next one that I got was this one right here from my grandfather, Matthew 28:20, which is it's actually my great granddad, but Matthew 28:20 is "I am with you always." I have his initials in the pocket watch, and the rose is significant because I was a pallbearer and I had to put a rose on his casket, and the time is actually 8/12, which is the day he passed away. And the significance of the puzzle is he was paralyzed for the last 8 to 9 years that he was alive, and he was very active, in the church and building part of the sanctuary and whatnot. But there was not one time you would go over to Grammy and Granddad's and not see my great-grandfather working on a puzzle. Not one time would you not see a puzzle laid out on a table in that house. So that's kind of the significance of the puzzle. And then I took it a step further and got, it's going to be really hard to see, but I got the heart, which is actually my granddad and grandmother's thumbprints. And then the dogwood, because it's my Grammy's favorite flower. The next one I got, this is kind of my family arm, which was this one. It's the compass. That's actually Oak Island Lighthouse, so the beach, and then it fades down and kind of separates into the dirt country road because I grew up in the country. My grandparents on my mom's side used to practically live at the beach all the time, and I'd spend almost every summer there growing up. And then my Grammy and Granddad on my dad's side had a beach house, and we would go there and spend time there during the summer as well. So kind of my family arm. And then the North Carolina with the mountains. My grandparents on my mom's side used to go camping all the time, and we would go and set up, spend a weekend at Cades Cove here and there all the time. So that's my family arm. The next one I got, I believe, was the rib piece, which is it's in French. I can't read it. It's really hard for me to read. I know what it says. In English, it says, "You are your only limit." That one just spoke to me. It was significant, so I got that one. I believe the next one was this one, which is the quill feather on my right hand, because, I deal with anxiety and depression, which is more so the wolf sleeve and what that stands for. But, sometimes we get confused, we get lost, we don't really know where we're going and whatnot. So the quill feather on my right hand signifies that I write my own story and I write my own journey. So that's what that one means. The next one I got was this one, which says continue and fight, and the I in continue is actually the semicolon, because your story's not over. Life's going to knock you down. You're going to run into some obstacles and situations that you weren't prepared for, but you just got to keep going, push through, and battle. I believe the next one I got after that was my shoulders, which is these, and it's the day he was born, my little cousin, and the day he passed away. So in total, I have 12 tattoos for my cousin, 8 on my ribs, the 2 on my wrist, and then the 2 on my shoulders. Next one, I think, was, which you saw it on my back already, were the wings. So those are all wings. They got to get filled in. They go all the way across my back. This is what it looks like when it's colored. So got the colors there. Obviously, this side and my back's not done. It's a very lengthy process. Tattoos take forever. And then after that one, I started working on my chest piece. My chest piece, which is it's a ship, rough water. It's going to be a whole chest piece. This side over here is actually going to be clouds and lightning coming down that's going to glow in more rough water. And then this side's going to be calm water with clouds and a little island over here. So like you're sailing through the bad storm, and you're trying to make your way out and find your way out and stuff. Light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing. That's what that's going to be when it's all done. So obviously I got to finish my chest, I got to finish my wings, and then my whole back's going to be done because I got to tie in the rest of my back once I get that done. And then I skipped. I got the wolf sleeve way before half of those, but I have a lot of tattoos. It's hard to remember what order they all came in. But I did this top half first, which, if you can see, the wolf, the silhouette of the 3 wolves on the bottom. So there's 3 phases to my wolf tattoo. So you got that one, which is the calm, cool, and collected. Then you have this one, wolf howling at the moon, kind of like crying out for help. And then my favorite one of the wolf collection is the pissed off, angry wolf, and it goes all the way around. Like 3 different phases. I got that one for myself. It's kind of like my depression tattoo because I deal with depression and anxiety. So that one for me just signifies, and the significance of the forest and the woods and everything is like, you're always going to go through bad things. I don't call it depression. I call it my dark place. So it's like the woods represents my dark place, and I'm just trying to fight and find my way out and dig myself out of that hole and get out of that dark place and find my way out. So it's like the different phases. Sometimes you're calm, cool, and collected to the outside world and to everybody else. You may look like you got it all together, but on the inside you're crying out for help. And then there's moments and times where you're pissed off at the world and yourself. So that's what that one means. That one means a lot to me. All my tattoos mean a lot to me, but that one especially, for me personally. And then this is the last one that I got, which is a key that says hope with an anchor in it. Just because, you hold the key to your happiness and your journey and everything. It's all on you. You got to be hopeful. You got to have a little bit of faith. And, sometimes it's not going to work out the way you want, but you just got to ride it out, And then I do have 2 more. See, I keep forgetting how many I have. This one, really hard to see because of the light. It says loyalty. Didn't feel the best. Right there on the bone, right there on that knuckle. Obviously, it hurt a little bit, but the worst part was going into the palm. Not a good feeling. And then I got a diamond on my thumb. Obviously, everybody's different in terms of tattoo pain and whatnot. Everybody's tattoos. Some people have stories. Some people don't. It is what it is. No judgment. Everybody's different. That's why tattoos are so unique and cool, and why I'm such a tattoo fanatic is because the different stories and imagery that they tell and depict is kind of interesting. But I will tell you that my worst tattoo so far, and I have a lot of chair time. Me and my artist totaled it up. I have over 46 hours in my left arm, just my left arm. And but my worst one so far has definitely been my chest piece. Obviously, the sternum doesn't feel great, but when he got up here, I was looking back like this. I felt it all the way up into my face. Oh, it hurt. It hurt. Haven't been too excited to go back and get it finished because we got to finish this ship. That's another session, and then it'll probably be another session for this side, a session for this side, and then one more touch-up session. And then I got to start working on my wings, and then after that, I want to do a leg sleeve from like my just above my mid-thigh all the way down to my ankle, and I already have a piece laid out to start that one. The rest of my leg, I told my artist, I was like, I'm going to just let you kind of do your thing, but I want that one piece. Obviously, you can tweak it and make it your own a little bit, but I'm excited. I got a lot of tattoo plans left. Obviously, got to finish some up, touch some up and everything, but that's part of having a tattoo. I got my ribs done when I was 18, and the lady who tattooed my ribs, she kind of scarred me, so when you get a scar tattoo, it's a no-go. It definitely doesn't heal well. So, yeah. But drop some comments down below. Show me some of your tattoos. Send them to my Instagram. Send them to my Twitter. Let me hear some of your tattoo stories. I've got plenty of tattoo stories. I want to hear what you guys got, what you guys' thoughts are. Do you have a favorite of mine? It's hard for me to choose a favorite because I have so many that represent family, but I want to hear from you guys. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I appreciate you watching. Hope you kind of learned a little bit about me with my tattoos and whatnot. And, again, comment below. Tell me which one's your favorite and stuff like that. Obviously, that's kind of where the whole Tatted Alpha name came from, is because of my love for wolves and what they represent to me and being covered in tattoos. So that's kind of what I wanted to depict and stuff. And that's kind of why I went with, somewhat simple designs and stuff for the merch, just because I wanted to be somewhat tattoo related and depict that kind of vibe or whatever, but also be classy enough and simple enough that anybody could wear, whether you have tattoos or you don't have tattoos. So if you like the merch, you want some merch, link in bio. That new drop has been released. It actually released it earlier this week, so go cop some of that for me. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next week, and have a safe Halloween.